kills here in the round. Still a dimensional drift if he wants to, if he gets into a point where he needs to use it. But there's the ping reveal. Estrella, staying tucked. Munchkin opts to not swing for this. As Foxy waits out in the 0 point. And on a swivel, just can go in for that peak.
30 seconds left.
Flashbang. Flash out, Salvos. Let's go ahead and offset. Munchkin going to be taken down. Sight opened up a bit. Still have to try to work their way through texture, and there's a TP across as Karan does join in. 15 seconds remaining. Mako able to find one as Foxy 9 will be taken down. The Paranoia, however, going across to try to save them off. Texture finds the shot. Mako hits the floor, and Karan.
There's some boathouse. Not happening. Bye.
Peek out. Texture gets his. Dips. Joins in here at Heaven on this A site.
They're ready for this. They got that jet.
Paranoia onto one, stun going out. As Ping does get the reveal, so they know that the op is here at Heaven, but Mako dead. They're still strafing forward as Karan holds down the flank. Spray through the smoke.
Comes down to Ash here.
Finds the first, can't steady for the second. Bane finding a bit of a weakness there, breaks through. There's a neural theft revealing. Foxy strafing dead. Hyunmin, the perfect position to go ahead, get that interception. Karan, however, still here at Hell, able to find Mako. Strikes him down as Bane is trying to bring the spikes forward to bear into the A side. Munchkin still a world away, taking his time. Not necessarily convinced, it would seem, but maybe his involvement isn't needed. And now he is, as Hyunmin does manage to find the 3K. Looking for the 4th as he shuts the door and gets ready to plant the spike, but Munchkin now getting into position.
Spike planted.
Still has a drone, still has a recon.
Hasn't used any of that util yet. Is he just gonna try to clear everything dry?
Trying to just quiet drop down the box. Hyunmin, eyes on the angle, leg spotted, swings out, restudies the aim. Snipe it, now sets up for the gate crash, and the pressure, however, comes in before he can really react. Didn't have anything pre-set up, so Texture just gets out on an island by himself and pick the pieces now. 2-player advantage. DRX are looking for that 8 and 4. The push in. Hyunmin instantaneous with the knives, but so too is Karan. Trying to hold down this site, but now he's going to be flashed up, blinded by the Paranoia. Ends up getting taken down. Munchkin noted here by the cam. As it's looking to be a damn near flawless round here for DRX. Get themselves into a solid spot. Drone never checked this position. Okay, things are starting to get a little bit scrappy. Texture down low, the jump onto the corner, and that's going to be Foxy 9 coming away with 2. Estrella freeing, both going to fall. Munchkin, the casualty on the side of Gen G thus far. Mako looking for a little bit more, can't quite make it happen, but he had been Bane coming alive, and that's going to be them holding it. And timing on the push, Hyunmin using the drone against him to fantastic effect. And just like that, DRX so heavily favored to convert this bonus. Gen G desperately needs some openings. Otherwise, it might just have to be, get settled down in pizza and try to go for a save. Still a lot of time to work through. This Hyunmin not jiggling the corner anymore. Now swings out, gets the headshot tap. Texture falls. Bane looks for a little bit more that he can, but it's going to be a tiny amount of damage dealt here. As Bane turning from flash, instantaneous with a headshot. Karan does flush him out, but now falls as Mako comes away with one of his own. Frank pushing forward here through the door. The spike still not yet planted. Foxy 9 on a backstab angle. Slowly creeping forward. The stealth drone, however, spoiling the plot. Comes away with it. Into A main, saw Munchkin. Karan there as well, and Karan hits a hell of a shot. Salvo's immediately going to be sending here. Pop flash coming through, and the flash connecting on the Karan, so he ends up giving up the plot, letting him know that he's tucked away in towards wide, but Estrella now going to be taken down as Foxy 9 swoops in from tree. Gets the shots connecting, Texture, TP's into hell, Freeing's been felled, and suddenly, Gen G are looking for a flawless Thrifty. Weapon scooped up, the ping reveal on the 2, Bane and Hyunmin completely and utterly noted. It has to be a 2v5. Smoke is cycled here, and keeping Heaven covered. A random turnaround here from the side of Gen G. Texture picking up a second here. Tries to drop down. Bane will be able to find the punish. Maybe look for a couple more kills, but already has his ult. Drops down, trying to check in around hell. Nothing going to be noted. Ash, sees a little timing, will go ahead and finish him off. And Texture, he's just going to swing this angle. Youngman has the shot. Might have seen Ash on the jiggle peak. He will just say tuck back over towards bench, but that's the spike, so he needs to be very careful. It seems like Youngman is damn suspicious about it, now has it confirmed.
30 seconds
Off to back away. Sights now turned towards A here from Gen G. Down a player. That's freeing. To try to slow things up, sends out the concuss, eats a bit of damage. As Alpo's going to be sent, and Foxy9 strafing across them. Eats a headshot.
Time.
It's just not on their side. 14 seconds. Gen G need to be explosive here, but it's going to be Ash taking it out, and there you go. Round is done, does it. DRX going blow for blow, back and forth, will reestablish. 4v5, thrifty attempt to try to stop DRX from getting themselves up to map point, and there's no eyes set over towards that market position. Gunman looking to reposition, closes the gap, Texture dead, Karon only able to find the one as freeing. Pretty hot on their heels. Gen G, they are far from being comfortable here, as there's a blind and there's freeing, striking from behind.
30 seconds left.
The Armageddon now stacked up. Texture able to find one, finds his second. Estrella on the floor. Now a 2v2 as the spike gets ready to be planted. Bane finds a headshot. Ash dead. Munchkin. The last one standing is Mako. Swoops forward. And